All right. So I'm gonna title this what should I title? I'm gonna title it Faith in Our Enemies. This is gonna be very quick. Okay. This is for you brothers out there. Um y'all know that 2/3 of our people put faith in Esau and in his rulership and in his system and in his military. Even when I was in the world, I never put my faith in the my enemies, because when I realized what we were dealing with, even in the world, I always had that thought in the back of my mind that, why should I put faith in the military if these are the same people gunning us down in the streets, the same people oppressing us since they had us in hardcore chattel slavery. But the mindset of our people, which is madness, they have faith in the enemy, Esau, the so-called white man. Okay? So this is Isaiah 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. Okay? Before I came into this truth, what made me come into this truth, the Lord revealed this truth to me. But before that happened, I cried out to him because I was confused my damn self. I don't know how the hell do you love everybody and these people are down here doing all these evil, committing all these evil atrocities to us. How could you love these devils? You know? And I cried out like, what the fuck is going on? You know? And that's not the spirit that 2/3 of our people are in. They're in folly and in madness. Okay? Into the world, completely into the world. And they're not mindful that the people that are over us, they are our enemies. And they don't ask or cry out or seek the Lord and ask him, why is this happening to us? So I'm going to start at the top. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Okay? That covering, they trust in the covering of Esau, okay, of America, okay, of the military, the military of America, that walk and go down unto Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt, okay, because they don't ask the Lord what the hell is going on. They really don't give a fuck. I mentioned in my last video, I had a relative that said she ain't give a fuck that Hillary Clinton was sex trafficking our children from Haiti, down there in Haiti, and that the government is sex trafficking our children. She ain't give a fuck. But that's the mindset of our people. They don't give a fuck. Okay? Therefore, the strength of the Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Okay? That's talking about America. Spiritual Egypt. Okay? So it's going to be your shame when the martial law troopers come and roll on your ass, roll on 2/3 of you who don't get right with the Lord. All right? And those of you put trust in the devil, in your enemies, to protect you. It's fucking stupid. And it's confusing. Okay? And you can look at Israel and you can see that they're confused. Alright? This is Isaiah 31. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots. Alright? Donald Trump, he just created he's starting up a space force program, a space force program to combat the Lord and his angels. That's fucking retarded. But you got 2/3 of our people fucking retarded. You know, you even got 2/3 who think, you know, the chariots are aliens or outer space beings, not even acknowledging that those spaceships, that's their higher power. All right, the Lord and His angels are a higher power, but they're not going to acknowledge it. Even when we come out on the highways and byways and push the truth and the existence, the living powers, they're completely docile to the truth. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots. Talking about in Esau's tanks, all right, his what they call it, his tanks, his guns, his space, his what was I supposed to say, his aircraft, his military in the air, the planes, the jets, and all that. They put faith in that, okay, in his military. But I'm gonna continue on. Yes, Sasagi. So because they are very strong, and they look not into the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. Okay, because Esau has a powerful military. He has powerful arsenals. Okay. Yet he also is wise, and will bring evil, and can't slug it. Yet he also is wise and will bring evil, and will not call back his words, for will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. Okay, so he's going to bring destruction to this place. Okay. Now the Egyptians are men and not God. Okay, so you know the angels and the spaceships, the Lord, they actually have spiritual powers. Okay, and you want to put faith in a weak ass Esau. The scriptures say Esau is weak. All right, and you want to put your faith in Esau. The scripture also say that they're gonna cry like women when the Lord returns. You want to put your faith in these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers who's passing laws to exterminate our people. Now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit. Yeah, let's start talking about the technology, man. The technology ain't as powerful as the Lord's technology, okay? They get their technology from the Lord, okay? And then it's like a grain of salt. And it's like one grain of salt. If you want to compare their technology to the Lord's, it's like one grain of salt in the earth, man. And compared to all the rest of the salt, roughly paraphrasing, but you know what I'm saying. Like Esau's technology is completely inferior to the Lord's technology. Okay, not to mention that the angels and the Lord, they have the power. They could destroy this entire planet without even breaking a sweat. Okay, when the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they shall all fall together. Okay, they all shall fail together. Okay, so you ought to put faith in Edom and their military and the might of their military. You're gonna be you're gonna fall right along with the enemy. Okay, I'm gonna get one more verse. This is Amos 6 verse 1. Woe to them that are at ease in Zion, that's Israel, and trust in the mountain of Samaria, that's Edom, Esau, the so-called white man. Okay, that's referring to Edom, which are named chief of the nations. They are named chief of the nations. They're the ones ruling the world, to whom the house Israel came. Okay? Pass you into China and see, and from thence go you to Hamath the Great, then go down to Gath of the Philistines. Be they better than these kingdoms, or, or their borders greater than your border? No, pretty much not now, because now all the nations starting to get uh, nuclear power, nuclear arms now. Okay, they arming themselves up. But that's right here. That's talking about. I believe that's talking about the Hamites. I believe. I could be wrong. No, that's talking about the Philistines or the Hamites. But the other nations are gearing up. So yeah, America is no longer the greatest nation on the planet Earth. All right, or the most powerful nation on the planet Earth. You that put away the evil day, you that put far away the evil day, and cause seat of violence to come near. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and close on out with that right there. Um, I'm gonna say call law Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone who is teaching me, and salutations to the elect and 1/3. Shalom.